morning, Lizzie. Lizzie, let me know. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I need a mic check here. 1 2 1 2. I haven't been on YouTube for a while now. Good morning, Daniel. You guys hear me? Mic is good. Good volume. Okay, thank you, Rio. 1 sec, I'm gonna fix that. Now, you hear me better? Mic check, mic check. Let me know. Nice, perfect. Thank you, Liz. Perfect. All right, let's get into this. Hope you got your coffees ready. Yeah, Daniel, that's YouTube, man. That's what we don't scalp on YouTube, man. The delay is crazy. So, let's look at this a little bit. I won't be talking all the time. Basically, same routine as we have had in the on the FTC streams, on the Prosperous streams. Same thing here. A lot of muted streams where I just go through the markets, and when I see something, when I want to explain something, when I want to clarify something, I will talk. I will unmute myself and talk. But because it's our first session on YouTube, I decided to go live a little bit with both face and mic. So we had a blood bet on the market yesterday. Hey, I want to hear, or I want to see in the chat if anybody from y'all went out profitable yesterday from after the news. Well, in general, I can say I did. I was lucky. I missed. I didn't trade the news. I stayed off the market on the news. I got stopped out on the EJ trade that I called out in the morning. No, the GU trade in the morning at break even, and I had an EJ trade as well. Stopped out, same thing at break even basically. But after the news, then I took the gold swing up from this liquidity sweep it did here. That was basically it. And then I did some random BS trades on the EJ. I called one out. I don't know if you guys got stopped out or not on the EJ trade yesterday, because I saw that it basically came 2 pips below our stop loss and then started to take off again. No trades, cool. Yeah, that's the best thing. I like I like the style you're trading with now, Lizzie. That taking far less trades and focusing more on the quality trades, quality setups, and not trading news too heavily. What I'm doing now is I'm waiting for 9 o'clock. I'm waiting for London session to kick off. So what I'm looking at when it comes to the EJ, what I'm looking at, first and foremost, I want to see the true day. What is the true day? It's the midnight Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, midnight, when the first candle opens after midnight. So it's for us it's 6 o'clock. It's a 6 o'clock candle, and it's this one here. That's the true day. Why is that one important? Because market tends to attract back to that level, use the support or resistance. Then we want to mark out, of course, Asia low, Asia high. That is, it's here. I've taken it out. Cool. So Asia high is taken out, Asia low not. So that's for EJ. I'm gonna do the same for GJ. We got 5 minutes until London Open, and we want to have everything marked out before that, so we know what's going on. So what's happening now? You see that both EJ and GJ are pumping a little bit before London Open, and the thing is, normally what happens with these two pairs is that they tend to pump in a certain direction before London Open, and then they turn on London Open. All right, so that these pairs are pumping right now might indicate that they want to go down a little bit lower. And when it comes to these two pairs, I'm not taking any. This is the kill zone that we're trading right now, so we ain't taking any kill zone entries that is against the trend. And when I say the trend, so our kill zone entries is between 1 and 5 minutes, and the trend should be then on 5 minutes to from 5 minutes all the way to 4 hour. But I'm mostly looking at 5 minute and 50 minute and 1 hour. So if it aligns with the 50-minute to 1 hour trend, then I'm cool with it. If not, then I'm not cool with it. In this case here, the trend is upwards very clearly, so I won't be taking any sells here. We'll also take a quick look at gold. Gold does the same thing. It runs for liquidity just before market open, and then turns on London Open. Depends on if it has taken out if it has taken out Asia high or Asia low. So this is why we're going to mark it out now to see where it is. We got Asia high there. Boom. It's basically targeting Asia low right now. That's nice. Gold is super overextended. So let's just take a quick look before on GU and EU before we jump into details. Yeah, GU, what I'm waiting for here, I want to see this this bottom, this low being taken out, because this is the low that created this high here, that broke the structure and broke above this whole consolidation area. And then we kind of somehow got stuck there again. And now we have broken out of the consolidation area on the bearish side, and I'm just waiting for this low to be taken out. And on the pullback there, I would probably enter the markets. So this looks more like a setup for next week that's brewing up. It will be a nice setup. USD basically the same thing. I want to see it take out this low and this order block here. It might face have some rejection from this order block, but I would love to see it break through and react to this order block here instead. So in this baby blue striped line, that is the daily key level, to react from that one and push back in for a pullback for us to enter on a sell. But we will see how it unfolds, and like I said, this will probably be next week because we're already on Thursday now. So that's that. But what we are definitely looking at sells for both of these right now. I don't think they are super clear, and therefore I won't be entering anything now during this session, this kill zone. I want to see it take out these levels first. When it comes to GU, the level is 1.25, 180. When it comes to EU, the level is about 1.0700, basically. London is live. London is open now. And with that said, we're jumping into gold first to see what it's doing. Well, it ain't doing much. It's very still right now. But if it wants to take out Asia low here, then we got a perfect reversal area from this order block here and this fair value gap just below that order block. So if it comes down here, we might we get some confirmation candles on a reversal, then we might have a very nice buy situation here. And when I'm talking buy, I'm not talking about any crazy pip amounts. I'm talking about a quick 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk to reward. But we will see. Maybe it wants to turn before that already. So we let that one sit for a little while. Let's see what it does now. And of course, we're using the EMAs that Frederick. I hope you guys have been on Frederick's training sessions on this EMA strategy. It's very good to have it, even if you don't want to trade specifically that strategy. Go check that training out, because this is something that I used to do. I used to use a lot before. I used to use EMAs a lot, and what you use them for, you don't use them for like to enter trades or to spot trades. You use them to for an extra confirmation to enter trades and to see if the trade is where you want it to be. So check that training out, because it's very accurate, especially when it comes to gold and indices. You can use it on any pair. Actually, I've used it a lot to nail very good entries. So check it out. Right now, gold is not attractive for us. It's below the EMAs. It's on the sell side. It has not taken out Asia low, so we want to see that happen first. So gold is not interesting for us right now in the moment. So with that said, we going into EJ and GJ and see and looking quickly what they got for us. I have not made it yet, but definitely will watch it later. Yeah, check it out, real definitely, because if you trade smart money concepts, ICT, whatever it is you're trading, it's just such a good extra confirmation to your trades. And trust me, like, it works really well. Sometimes some people use it like use only that strategy to spot trades, and they do it very profitably. Frederick has done so for a while now, so it works. And imagine using, for example, ICT concepts like we are using here when we're trading, and implementing that as well as an extra confirmation. We are good. All right, I want to see when it comes to EJ. I want to see it take out Asia high and see how it reacts to that. I think it's going to sweep back down again after it takes it out. But we'll see. We don't know. The thing is, like, looking at the bigger picture, right, I'm just going to check GJ quick. Oh, that one is already taken off. Looking at the bigger picture, we are super bullish, of course. All right. What we have done is this. We've taken out this here, this high, all-time high, I think it is. Yep. So we have taken out this high, and that's on a daily time frame. Closed above it perfectly, and we have had a nice little pullback here. Now this pullback, this pump from this pullback, this is something that happens a lot in well-structured markets like this here, for example. So what do I mean? You see this high, everybody sees this high, of course, and everybody has been waiting for this high to be taken out, pull back, enter the market. That classic, right? And therefore, the market makers most often flip the game on us retail traders. So what they do is they simulate that the market is now pumping up from that pullback and will break a new all-time high and keep pumping up, and no, it dumps deeper. It takes out all these stop losses that are set up all the way up here for this pump. Goes deeper, grabs liquidity, and then proceeds with its pump. So there's a big chance that this thing is not going on this pump yet. So I want to see some strong confirmations before we enter anything. And because it's Thursday, we don't like to hold trades over the weekend. We will probably not enter any major swing trade here. So we will only look for smaller moves if we see anything. And then again, with that said, addressing to Lizzie's comment, we have a lot of news today. We have a lot of news for the whole rest of the week. So we will trade cautiously. This will be a slow start on the YouTube lives. We will trade cautiously and only go for A+ setups or setups. They are basically no A+ setups when they're news, but A setups that we believe in, that give us the correct probabilities for us to prosper in our trades. All right. So with that said, I see EJ is bouncing off the 50-day EMA on the 1 hourly. 20-day EMA on the 4 hourly. So basically it's in a strong resistance zone right now. We want to see how it handles it. And we got the 238-day EMA on 50-minute. This is basically the order block it's struggling with right now, the zone that it's struggling with. So we won't take any buys below this here. We want to see market break above and show some strong confirmations that it wants to continue. So we're leaving that one as it is. And with that said, we go into the news quickly and just check in what news we got today and tomorrow. Yes, Lizzie, perfect. So I guess that you've been on the training. I think it's recorded also, so check it out if it is recorded. It's definitely worth it. I backtested it a little bit, and I was quite surprised over how accurate that the strategy was. Implement some ICT, some of the concepts that I'm teaching here or in the academy, which is mixed ICT, SMC, Fibonacci concepts. mix that into this EMA strategy, and you'll have a killer strategy, at least for gold and a couple of pairs. Thursday, today we have Euro News 2:15 p.m. All right, 2:15 p.m. We have USD news directly after that, and that's core PPI. Market will move, guys. Market will move. And then we have the 30-year bond auction. It doesn't really have to make the market move. The thing with these bond auctions is that is where you see how popular the US dollar is, or how unpopular it is. So what it is basically heads and presidents of central banks around the world that gather in an auction to purchase US treasury bonds. Basically, to put it very rough, the US government wants to borrow money, so they issue these US government bonds, and they're trying to sell them on these auctions. And if normally these bonds have been as good as gold, but that is changing, as we have discussed a lot previously. So there's a big risk that how can I say, the demand for these bonds is going down, and that will display in these auctions, and that will then definitely push the US dollar down. But what happens is, if the demand goes down, they have to increase interest rate to make the US dollar more attractive and these bonds more attractive. And therefore, if the demand is down for the US dollar, they push up the interest rate. So that's what is signaling. And when interest rates increases, what happens? The dollar pumps, of course, right? So that's that. We have a lot of news today. We have a minefield. Trade very cautiously. Though, if you can, stay away from the market. We will see if we find some nice little setup that we can act on. But honestly, I see a quite dead market. There's not much happening right now. We have a reversal on GU. Yeah, that was actually a nice silver bullet reversal. We ain't taking it, but yeah, you guys see it. Sometimes it's just nice to watch the game unfold, but it doesn't mean that we have to be in it. For practical purposes, here is the market structure shift. Oh yeah, you have a lot of fair value gaps here that you can use. So that's that. But I would not enter this trade now. Definitely not. Right away, because what it looks like now, more like a liquidity sweep, like it's targeting Asia high here. If it does so, we might get a nice sell-off on it. So continue the trend downwards. That's Asia high. By the way, guys, if you like to trade a kill zone, then it's a nice indicator for that you should use. If it confuses you sometimes to find the Asia high, Asia low, and the times for the kill zone, use an indicator called ICT kill zone. This one, it's really nice actually. Gives you, yeah, you see it here. NYPM kill zone, Asia kill zone, high, low. Now in the London session, or in the London kill zone, taking out Asian high here. So you see it, like with this, I don't even have to mark out the high, but I don't like to have it on because it gets so cloggy on the chart. But in beginning, just to learn to spot it, it's definitely a good tool to use. Yeah. Oh damn, real. That's some new information for me, man. I have to even write it down because that's actually new but important information. What's called Fed eargarp. I have to check that out because that will definitely impact the market. So in the upcoming weeks, they will basically the the Fed is basically stopping its money printing. Yeah, the gap. Okay. They will stop the money printing for about a month. Okay, that will be very interesting. That will be super interesting. Hmm. That should send the dollar up, right? That should make the dollar pump. So it feels like looking at the news and looking at this move, for example, from the Fed, it feels like they really try to push up the U.S. dollar. It's struggling to break up, but it has broken up. It has created um, a new leg upwards on the weekly and on the daily, especially on the daily here. Continue its trend. So it looks good. We have taken out this top. This is this high. That's the most important thing. Of course, we're not super dollar supporters, but we want to see a clear direction, and that has been the mess with the U.S. dollar all the time that we don't have a clear direction. Looking at it, how can I say, from a pattern perspective, we have this massive triangle formed here, especially this downtrend, and we broke above it. We did a classic retest of it, bounced off this key level here, did a classic retest, and are pushing upwards now. So this will be very interesting to see. Did you see in the upcoming weeks? Okay, you don't have any specific date for that. Yeah, and Lizzie, like you say, there are several ICT kill zones. So, oh, there's several ICT kill zone indicators. You mean? I have no idea. The one that I use is called pivots. Or okay, I didn't even know that. I have to check it out. The one that I use is called pivots. BTC is breaking out as well. Ethereum has already done it. The same thing like the US dollar did a perfect retest of this triangle and wants to push upwards. It looks like now. On the daily, I have support from the 20-day EMA. Looks very bullish, I must say, and its structure. I thought it was going to go deeper, but right now it looks very bullish. Oh damn, that's the new kill zone indicator that I just put on. No man, that's too much. I'm removing that one. Hmm. We have a very nice buy situation for Ethereum here. It has found good support on the daily. Has re-entered the sweet spot. So it's basically made its way back into the sweet spot from this whole pullback that we had here. So pull the fib from the top to the bottom of this retracement that we had since Monday, 11th of March. We're back in the sweet spot. Okay, so basically it means anything. Like if they just reduce the printing a little bit, then they're doing it. But I think it's going to affect the market a lot. Especially, I think the anticipation for it will affect the markets a lot. So if people are anticipating that they will basically stop money printing or take it down a lot, then people might be, the markets might be bullish on the US dollar then. So we have a very nice buy setup on Ethereum. If you guys trading on exchanges, then it's perfect. You can hold it over the weekend. You can trade it over the weekend. I highly recommended it, and I highly recommend Bybit. In that case, that's the one I'm using myself. I have to do any KYCs and stuff, and it's very user friendly and good. But I have a very nice buy setup on Ethereum right now. It's a swing trade, of course. It's nothing you want to like sniper entry into. This is for the bigger move. But that's right now. So you could have your stop loss here as well, but risky business. I would have it been under all this liquidity and these order blocks here. BTC is not given the same setup, but it's also giving a very bullish signal. Very. Super interesting. I don't like to enter in the middle of a push. You see the support all the way. Up, 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 up. It's taken off. And has broken above this whole resistance level here, this whole resistance zone. So BTC is bullish. It's pumping. It's on the right side of things, so to say. This was the resistance area that it broke above. Same with Ethereum. I might go in on a buy on these ones, but I want to dissect them more before I do it. So we don't need to rush into them because, like I say, it's swing trades. So I will post a chart in trade ideas in the Telegram channel. Dope, Rio. Appreciate the info. I will definitely check it out, guys. I'm back and forth. It ain't much happening on this market. I will not take any trade right now. We'll let the market be as it is. I will see if it. I want to see some volume come in. There's too little volume in the market, so it doesn't mean that I'm out of trading completely today. But right now, I don't see anything that I want to get into. Everything is too much question marks. Too many question marks in the markets right now. So what I will do is interesting. So what I will do is I will go mute for a little while. Put my camera off, and if anything, then you will hear from me again. Or I'll type it in the chat, or I'll type it on the screen. Guys, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm ending the stream, and if anything, if I might go online again on New York session, all right, during news, or directly, not during news, but after news. So we leave the markets as it is right now, because it makes no sense wasting time in front of the screen if there's no volume in the markets. If I see something, I'll call it out in the Telegram channel, and like I said, we might have a pop-up stream in the afternoon. I will let you guys know. I will announce it in the Telegram channel then. All right.